Hi, Jules Blessed Vegan, and welcome to day 57 of our 100-day countdown to the best version of ourselves in the new year, and welcome to Daylight Savings. I don't know about you, but I don't prefer it to be dark at 5 o'clock. I have so much more I need to do, and I just have a sense that the day is over. I mean, if we were living in early times where it was from sunrise to sunset, it'd be all good. But no, I'm called to be up much later and do way more work. So that's kind of a bummer, but I didn't eat over it, and that's good. So I wanted to talk about this really interesting article, which I'm going to place down below in the comments, and I just have it pulled up in front of me. But sometimes, because I've been so gluttonous at times in my walk, I've literally gone to confession and apologized to God for just what I know may be offensive to Him to an extent, in the sense that others need food and I'm consuming half the world. But mostly what I know about God is every act and credence that He sets before us, every law and rule, is all for our benefit. It's like the most loving father ever, who truly wants their son to keep his hand away from the hot stove because he knows it's going to burn. Like, everything that God asks of me is only to our benefit. I was thinking, like, you know, teenagers get so angry. Like, why can't they be having sex right now? And it's so merciful for God to have them abstain. Not only can they focus on their studies instead of their hormones, but they can avoid things like, you know, STDs, early pregnancy, just so many mishaps like that, all for what they think is a punishment, that they have to avoid having sex as a teenager. I used to remember that. That's what helped me get through, to tell you the truth. And now it's the same thing with food. I'm kind of a pouty baby. You know, part of me wants to be able to eat anything I want, anytime I want. And why not, God? And you put all this here, so why not? Well, what God put here was the stuff that grows naturally in soil. And the rest has been a lot of trickiness that humans have chosen to manipulate. And certainly today, with our chemical-laden food-like products, you know, that's been a human thing. So I don't think God's very pleased with that. And I'm not going to pout over it. I'm going to rejoice in refinding Him and choosing to eat His way. So biblically, when I look at the beginning, it says that God said, "See, I have given you every herb that yields seed, every tree whose fruit yields fruit, and every tree of the garden that you may freely eat." And that was from Genesis 1:29. And so if you go down a little bit, then it says that God gave people in the beginning, of course, fruit, grains, and nuts, but later added vegetables, and not much later. It's still Genesis 3:18, where He chose to add vegetables. And like I said, the rest is debatable, because that's just been a lot of human will getting in the way. And I'm just trying to eat in a way that not only honors God and the planet, but my body, because this is just the best way to keep it free of diseases, to continue to eliminate any of the pre-diseases that I was already on the road to, and to have abundant energy, a happy mood, to not be a graveyard for anyone. It's just a better way. So there was another one at the top where it said, "Beloved, I pray that you may prosper in all things and be in health, just as your soul prospers." And that was from John 1, verse 2. And so, you know, it's so true. You can't separate the food from the soul or from the body. You know, what you choose to eat becomes you, which we're finding again and again. And it is hard to rid yourself. I know a lot of people do colonics, they do fasting, they do a ton of things to get rid of the old matter that's coagulated in their intestines and in their body. You know, you just can't outrun the truth because you're wearing it. You can quote me on that. Anyway, what do you think? Read that article below. It's long, but it is so informative. And if you're thinking, who's this holy roller chick? Hello, it says Jules Blessed Vegan. That's the blessed part. All right, it's part of my walk. So be good to you. Get something out of that article. Feel free to share if you